Hey everyone, it's Shayna. I'm here with an updated, I guess, planning system that I have. Ever since reading, I've only read about halfway through, but the bullet journal method by Ryder Carroll, I have kind of switched up my actual functional planner system. So I'm just going to go through kind of how I do this now because, you know, previously I used to set up my weeklies and every single day ahead of time. And what I'm actually doing now, by suggestion of the bullet journal method, is to set up my dailies only the night before or the day of. So I have been doing that, and I've been basically treating my daily lists as a catch-all for everything. I don't have to think about it. Does this go on my monthly? Does this go on my future log? Where does this belong? I just write it in here. Even if it's just notes, like where do I have a page that I just wrote notes? Like here, I just have some notes here. Do you know what it, by the dash for note is what my key is. And so I put that in here. So I figure it out in here and then I can reference it in here. Otherwise, everything, even if I know it belongs not on today, I still write it on today. And then basically what I do at the end of the night is I process this list. So that's what I'm actually going to do right now. I have already done my language learning for the day, so I am ready to set up my next day. I'm not real sure what exactly changed that I decided instead of going from this more simple look to suddenly I am washi taping everything. I'm not sure what happened there, but I kind of had a couple days there where I felt like doing it. I think I'm gonna just continue on through the rest of the week doing that and then probably just go back to my normal, but I really wanted to use some of the stuff that I have, which is a lot of stuff. I'm trying to get through my my stash basically. So I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I'm just kind of randomly placing stuff down, I guess. Not really thinking about where it should go. I'm just literally placing it down. I don't really, I'll figure it out later how I want it to look. I'm not really one for planning it out anymore. I just kind of decide what looks nice with each other and go from there. So this is all Simply Gilded washi so far. That's pretty much what I've been using. I don't have a whole lot of galaxy themed washi that isn't Simply Gilded. I really would like some washi that doesn't have all these bows. I mean, the Constellations obviously doesn't, but yeah, I really want some washi that doesn't have the bows. The bows are cute once in a while, but it's nice to have non-bow washi more, and I just don't have a whole lot. But like I said, I'm going to use what I got, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm really enjoying this layered washi thing I'm doing here. I don't know, I don't think it through. I literally just place some washi down randomly, very randomly. So I also have these date covers from Peachy Plans, and I started this randomly on Wednesday, so I still have Monday and Tuesday to use on another week, but I'm just going to pop that right on up here on my Saturday, or for my Saturday. And then I also have these date dot stickers here, and I'm just going to pop that right on up there. There we go. I also have, just because I've been trying to get through stuff, I also have this galaxy section. So I'm trying to just, I don't know, use them up. I think I'm just gonna use this. Yeah, we'll put it there, whatever. Okay, so there's that, and oops. And I don't think, no, I think that's all I want to use. So there's that. There's my daily, and then on Saturdays and Sundays, I don't tend to put in an hourly, so this is mostly just going to be like a task list and then journaling. And then preferably what I've kind of been enjoying is essentially a 2-page monthly or 2-page daily where I do my schedule, tasks, journaling, whatever here, and then I've been doing my language learning on the next page if I do it, and I really like how that turned out today, so I'm going to see if I can do that here. Whoops. Just totally bumped my stuff. Okay, so have the page set up. Currently filming this video, so I'm just going to go ahead and check it off. This is something that I can't actually do today, so I'm going to migrate it back. So to me, migrating it back means that I am about to put it into my monthly log here. So I'm going to put that here. And now that is processed. If it is something that I need to put on another day in another month, I will do an arrow forward, a bracket forward or whatever, and that will mean that I migrated it to my future log. Otherwise, sometimes what I do, if I know the specific day that it needs to go on, I will, when did I do that last? Trying to find this is interesting. So here I wrote 16 because these got migrated to the 16th just straight on when I went and did it. So I don't know what day this is going to happen on though, so that's why I put it back to the monthly. So that is essentially what I do there for processing my Friday. So this is the current day. I just processed my day. That's it. I mean, obviously if I have a longer list, it might take me a little longer, but I didn't have anything to actually pass into my Saturday. The next thing I do is I actually go to my monthly tasks and I see if there's anything that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. And it looks like none of these things are really anything that I want to actually try and do tomorrow. So if there were, I would basically just take it and write it in here. And if I get it done, I'll check it off and then I can check it off here. Okay, so the next thing that I do is I actually update my habit tracker. So for today, Friday, I have done my Cebuano, I have done my Korean, let's see, I was fairly low energy today. For some learning, we did math and science. He did get some tablet time, and we did a little language. Okay. So there we go. That's my update so far. I'm probably still going to get a couple of these things done. Like my next thing that I tend to do is my journal and my 1 line a day. I also update my spending log, which is actually right here. And I'm not going to actually update that right now, but I do update that as well right now. And then the next thing I go and do is I update my 1 line a day, which today, I didn't have much to say. I didn't have much to say, but there we go. So now I have updated my 1 line a day, which I can technically go back in here and check that off. So now I'm going to go back to tomorrow and actually for today, and then what I would do next is I would journal. I would finish this up with some journaling. I might have some more tasks to fill in here for tonight, so I'm not going to do my journaling yet because I tend to do my journaling with the space that I have left, but that's the next thing I would do in my actual daily. Okay, so this is my Notion. I showed this last week. I've changed a few things, but basically what I do on the daily, I actually usually do it the moment that I complete the item, but sometimes I don't get to it until the end of the day. I have access to Notion on my phone since there's an app, so I do tend to, the moment I do it, I go into Notion and update it. But I have this habit tracker section, and I will come into here and obviously check the things that I have done, and it updates. It's an automatic
tracker. So basically I have a goal here. Again, I've gone through this in my Notion video last week, but just in case you didn't watch that, I have my goals here, or my habits here on the left, the days, and then how many days a week I want to do that specific goal, and then the status of that goal, which I could actually set here in the configure template here. So I can add new things, I can change how many days a week I want to do things. So that is that. So I come into here daily and I will update this.
So that is my daily section. That's what I do every single night or morning, depending. At the end of every week, though, I actually take out my Mo term. This is a pocket rings Mo term. I have it all set up in a fairly minimal style right now. I have a whole plan section here I'm not even using. But basically what I do is I don't update my plan section, but I'll update every single one of these other sections. So my track section here is a Peanuts Planner Co. compact horizontal habit tracker. I don't remember what number this is, like 134 or something. Oh my gosh, if I got that right, I'm going to be so impressed with myself. But basically what I'll do is I'll copy at the end of the week. I don't do this daily, although I have done it apparently this week already. Sometimes when I think about it, I'll just update it, but I try to do this on Sundays, where I'll go through my week and I'll actually transfer this onto here. So I'm just going to go ahead and transfer the stuff for today. And low energy. Morning skincare. Language. Math. Science. Tablet. Okay. So there we go. And you might be like, well, why are you doing that? Well, I like having the whole year in one little compact section, and seeing kind of how my habits change, or, you know, how each month went for my habits for me. I'm not really explaining this very well, but I like having it all in one place versus having to flip to each month in my bullet journal. So it is nice having the nice spreads in here. This is where I do this daily. I go into here daily, I update this, and then at the end of the week, I'll update this. And this just obviously matches the same sections I have here. So the next thing that I do is I go to my social tab and I will update the YouTube video that I posted that week, video or videos. I'm not actually using the rest of the section right now, but I'll update that as well. And then I go to my funds section, which unfortunately I'm not going to show for obvious reasons, but in here I have, these are all Peanuts Planner Co. inserts. I have a financial routine, I have a budget on one page, I have some payment trackers that I update, I have a no spend tracker that I'm using. This is the dated 2021, one of the yearly inserts, and I just mark it for when I have a no or low spend day. And then I also have these also from the, actually this is from the yearly base bundle, and I have two of these in here, one for my spending and one for my husband's spending, or my husband and I combined our spending. So that is my funds section. And then I'll come in here to my health section. I will update my cycle tracker. I will update my leg pain, because while I do track that in here and in here, this is more of a visual for me. So this is my leg pain tracker. I have a beauty and skincare product tracker. I haven't started anything new yet this year. I also have some menu and workout inserts that I haven't actually started using yet. I have a weight log in here, doctor visits, medicine log, and that is my health section. So that's basically what I update in my Moterm. That is weekly, once a week. And then the last thing I do during the week is actually on my Notion.
So weekly, what I actually end up doing is I reset this habit tracker. So let's pretend this is the end of my week. I have this all filled in. It's all ready to go. I basically take this little dot, 6 dots right here. I drag this whole week to my archive down here. And then I will actually click this Launch New Week. And it automatically, based on the template within this Launch New Week button, will create a new week for me. And then I can just come in here, set my new day, and there we go. It is all of my same goals, whether I add goals, remove goals, whatever, habits, I mean, not goals. And there's all my days. There's my how many days a week I want to do this, my status. And that is basically what I do every week. I archive my old one, create my new one, and move forward.
So because I'm actually filming this on the 22nd and it is not the end of the month, I can't actually show this part, but basically at the end of the month, what I'll end up doing is on my last page, you know, I'll have a page here, and then most likely what I'll end up doing is I'll make sure that it's on a page like this, and I will do my goals page here. So there's my goals page, and then I'll do my cover page. And then I will have my month on one page here. And then my tasks page, which obviously at the end of the month is, or at the beginning of a month would be empty. And then I would draw out my 2-page habit and spending log. And that is, and then also, my 1 line a day. My 1 page, 1 line a day. So those would be my monthly spreads that I would actually set up in a new month. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll actually come here to my future log, which I just have on Post-its right now because I didn't want to take up too many pages. And I also have some personal information here, so I unfortunately can't even show it. But basically what I do is I just keep a list of my days. So like the 1st, I'll have a doctor appointment. On the 5th, I'll have a birthday, you know. And so then basically what I do is I will take this Post-it, I will go back to my month page here, and then I will fill that in based on what that Post-it says. So that is the next thing I do. And then what I'll do is I'll take any open monthly tasks from here and I'll move them to my February tasks page. And then I will come in, update my January goals, what I actually completed for the month. Some of this stuff is things that I can't actually update until the end of the month anyway. So that is what I will do there. And then I'll come up with new goals for January for the page, or for February for that page. So that is basically it. That is my current planning system. It sounds like a lot. It really does when you say it out loud. It sounds like a lot. But this has been really, really helpful for me. And that's what's really important, is finding what works for you. And this has been really, really helpful for me. Even if I'm duplicating some information here and there, that has been really helpful to keep me on track, keep me reviewing things, and kind of keep me knowing how I'm doing and where I stand on things. And so that constant review of my goals, of my finances, of my tasks and stuff has been really, really helpful for me. And having it in one, like having some of my stuff in one easy little place, like if I go to the doctor, I can bring this to the doctor and I have some information in here, kind of a thing. I don't have to bring this with me. But then this is actually what I carry with me everywhere, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but this is what I carry everywhere with me. And this system so far, I'm only halfway through the bullet journal method, so I'm not entirely sure what's in the rest of the book, but so far incorporating some of the things into my planning style has been so great. I'm still able to be decorative and do however I want to plan and make it look however I want, but I have a system behind the pretty that is really, really working for me, and that is ultimately what we all want, right? We want a system that works for us. And it doesn't matter if the pretties and non-function is what actually works for us. However you need to plan, do it. This is just what works for me. So hopefully this helps somebody, anybody, kind of figure out some things that they want to take for their own system. I don't know, but I just wanted to share how I am currently planning, and that's kind of why I'm not doing any plan with me's anymore, because I don't plan my week out anymore. And it's kind of difficult to do a plan with me when I'm not actually planning ahead of time really anymore. But I don't know, we're gonna figure it out. We'll figure it out. I might actually be, I'm gonna stick to doing no weeklies through January. Oh my goodness, I can't even get my month straight. No weeklies through January, but honestly, I may bring them back in February, because that weekly overview, again, I have a terrible memory, so reviewing what I have to do every week, I just do not reference my monthly as much as I wanted to. And I lose stuff because I'm not reviewing this every week, so I think that weekly review will help me. I'm gonna wait until February to bring that in, though. I'm trying it out. I'm sticking to it through January, but by doing this, I'm finding out that I think that is not how I would prefer my plan to be. I really need to review my weekly to remember what I've got going on. So I think I'm gonna bring that back. I took that out because, again, the bullet journal method, Ryder Carroll suggests that, at least in his own personal system, he does not use a weekly unless it's like a really heavy week. So I wanted to try it, because why not? I can try it for 1 month. I could have tried it for 1 week and then moved on with my life and not done, or, you know, switch it up. And like I said, I may bring it back for February. Most likely I'll bring it back for February. So I tried it for a month. Now I know I need a weekly. And you're never going to know until you try to either eliminate something out of your planning or add something in. And if anything, if you don't like it, move on the next week. So anyway, that is all I have today. Again, hopefully this helped somebody. I don't know. We'll find out. Let me know in the comments if any piece of this helped you out at all. But anyway, as always, I greatly, greatly appreciate you being here. I thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.